5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright, and away we go. Since I'm talking, I'll just go ahead and take it away here. We're going to have Chalrenge in yellow and Jangbi in white. And they're going to be in cross positions on the map, which should make things interesting. Should indicate more of a macro thing. It's going to be a little bit harder to do any sort of quick attack, quick cheese, or anything like that. In any case, oh wait, did the colors change? Or am I confused? What's going on here? Okay, Chalrenge is in the bottom left-hand corner, and Jangbi is in the top right-hand corner, so you can just think of it that way. Unfortunately, it is going to be tricky to try and see the difference between yellow and white Protoss, but we'll do the best we can.
그렇죠.
스타팅상으로는 좀 7시가 안 좋다. 그런가요?
Yeah, I don't know, are you passing it off? I can't really tell, but I'll just start talking anyway. I just have to keep thinking about what I would do if I was in Chalrenge's position, knowing that I've got to win this match. This is a must-win match for OGN Sparkyz. And really the only thing you can do is just think about one thing, and that's what is your game plan? What have you decided to do? And looking at Korean fans in the crowd, there's some of them, I don't know whether it's just because they're praying or because they don't want to get seen by the camera. Tensions are high nonetheless, and some players might be tempted to do something a little bit different just because you're down and it's a match point, but knowing OGN, they'll be sticking to their game plan, and they'll have a game plan, that is for sure. And I actually expect some really conservative play, to be honest, and so far we're seeing a single pylon, single gateway. It looks like Probe heading out to scout already, and that's the only discrepancy between the two players so far. I actually expect to see some really closely contended stuff mid to late game, and I would not be surprised if this turns out to be one of the more epic matches in the series going on for a long period of time. It's not a call I can make with a great deal of confidence, but I think it's a call that I'm prepared to make, and that is that this game probably will be quite long. Diggity, what do you think?
With the map, with the cross-map positions, I think it's going to end up being a longer macro game. I think that was one of the... I mean, it's unfortunate for actually Zealot being produced at the cross-map position. We'll see if you can go out and get any damage done. Usually you won't see as much Zealot pressure. You'll see more of the quick expansions, the saving of the 100 minerals to get the expansion out first, rather than do anything else. But yeah, Zealot heading downfield, and Manor Pylon. Nice! Manor Pylon. But I still expect to see more of a long-term economic game as well being produced actually on both ends here, because of, I think, a little bit of the lack of scouting would be my assumption. But I expect, yeah, to see just a standard fast second expansion, and then from there into Reaver, because Reaver is very important on this map.
Yeah, that was a pretty good minor pylon. It cut off one probe and cut off an entire mineral spot there. Real quick, did you see, Jangbi was in the top right, did he put down a core, or did he put down his core late or something? There's Kusan, by the way, in the audience.
I did not, in fact, see his core down. I think that might be a core behind that gateway, so we're actually seeing two gateways go down from Jangbi. Interestingly enough.
Looks like Jangbi's got something weird going on with his build. I'm not sure what. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Finally, oh, the Zealot escapes. Oh, catches a probe. 2 probe kills on that Zealot. Very nice. That Zealot has, man, Jangbi is doing some really nice harassment here. He's the Manor Pylon, the Zealot running in and killing a couple probes as well. So he's been able, and this is exactly the sort of thing that will get you ahead in the long run in a game like this. He is a little bit behind, so yeah, it looks like the core just coming in, second gateway just coming in. So it looks like Chalrenge, having held that off, he might be moving out here. He might just be securing his choke. Okay, he's just securing his choke here. I thought it might have been moving to do a little bit of a counterattack or something like that, but he knows that he's in the top right. It's cross positions. If it was closer, maybe even on a different map, it would have been nice for him to do a counter. But yeah, so Jangbi, I think, a little bit ahead, just because his economy is ahead. He's obviously not as ahead militarily, but because of the fact that they are so far away. A third gateway going down. Third gateway going down. Jangbi is going to try and push this home, and Chalrenge is critically gone for an expansion here. So if Jangbi's just going to go all in with just sheer Dragoons off of one base, this is going to be an all-in strategy for him. It doesn't look like he's moving to expand at all, and if he catches Chalrenge in a timing push, that will be horrible. But on the other hand, if Chalrenge is somehow able to get out something enough to hold it off, then Chalrenge will be way ahead in the long run. So this game is going to, and this entire set, the grand finals of this Pro League season are going to come down to the next few minutes. Sorry, go ahead, Vaul.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Well, and was that a fourth gateway? I believe it was. So Jangbi really looking to put on some serious pressure. I think that he believes that Chalrenge will not expect this, and that may be the case. Just looking at Chalrenge's face earlier on, I think he is feeling a bit nervous, and going for that expansion, oof, man, really, all eyes are going to be on what happens next in the next 5 minutes. I'm wondering about this choke point, because, yeah, and indeed, Jangbi actually has a probe sitting on that ledge. He'll know how many forces, how many units Chalrenge has in that gap. He'll know when he can push in, and there's Chalrenge now just getting rid of that probe. But I'm just really wondering about the choke. I mean, the players will have a much better idea of it than I would, not playing much PvP on this map at all. But when you practice on this map, you know how many forces it will take to break through that particular choke point on this map against X number of units. And Jangbi will be looking for that, and he will push in the second he smells blood, and he'll push in the second. And wow, Chalrenge trying to get a probe of his own into Jangbi's space. It would have been really good if he'd managed to do that. That way he could have cut some work, because he's got a robotics facility going down. I expect him to put down, oh, there's the observatory. Maybe he's going for a robotics facility after that, but to be honest, he's not going to get a Reaver coming in quickly enough, and Diggity go ahead and cast this, but
oh, Jangbi's going to absolutely run over here. It's just the troop difference is too much with those 4 gateways. Dragoons pouring in, probes coming off the line to try to provide some sort of defense, but I think Jangbi's got this. It's just too much running in. You can see the probes coming off the secondary. Jangbi pushing in, and this is going to be it. This is going to be for the game. All the beans here. Samsung can feel it. They know they've won the game at this point. Stork is feeling it, and look at that Dragoon force pushing in. Brilliant maneuver from Jangbi. Nobody expected a cross-map position for the 4 gateway push, and completely catching Chalrenge off guard. Instead of going for the fast expansion, instead of going for an expansion game, just going for the killing blow, going basically all in off a 4-gate build. Dragoons all over the base, and Samsung knows. You can see the high fives. They've got the championship. Nothing left but probes coming out of the base, and Jangbi with the clutch. And there you can see Chalrenge frustrated. He knows. He was like, I made an assumption, and it ended up biting me in the butt. Just did not expect it. That Nexus is going to go down. Probes coming across the field. I guess it's going to be a probe counterattack here. We'll see if he starts putting pylons across the field or something like that. I'm surprised he hasn't GD'd already, but he's just going to try to do what he can, I guess, to hold on and stay in this game. But yeah, his base is completely breached. He's not even producing zealots at this point, so I'm not sure what he's up to. He just needs to GG before he embarrasses himself, and maybe he has 400 minerals in the bank, I don't know. But this is Jangbi's game. Looks like Samsung Khan is going to take the championship. Congratulations. And again, yeah, Jangbi just a really clutch player. I would say if there's any player I would think if I would want in this position, it would be Jangbi.
Yeah, it looks like Chalrenge just trying to get one last Nexus down at Jangbi's base just because he can, just because there's nothing else that he could do. And wow, that sucks for Chalrenge, and we all kind of saw that coming. And Jangbi doing a really nice job of I mean, he had the major advantage, but he just put down the major blow there. And he is, oh my gosh, he's putting a pylon in the corner. Wait, maybe that's Jangbi's pylon, I don't know, it's hard to tell the difference. But target firing down the pylon, by the way, I don't know if everyone noticed that, but he took out the pylon, which unpowered some of, I think, 1 or 2 of Chalrenge's gateways, and then sniping the Nexus down. Just focus firing the Nexus as well, just taking that straight out, and it's just been mop up from there on out. And okay, that was Chalrenge's pylons in the corners, just being annoying. just trying to stay alive as long as possible. Just trying to keep his team from being, well, the losing team for as long as possible. It's really, you gotta hand it to OGN for getting as far as they did. I don't think anyone expected, I didn't at least, I didn't expect them to get past STX. I didn't expect them to get past, SKT, and they finally got here, and they've been shut down pretty harsh by Samsung though. And Jangbi coming out with a clutch win there, and Samsung is going to deserve this celebration by far. Clear victory. Oh, they're throwing throwing all kinds of crap right now.
Here we go, guys.
Oh man.
Man, oh, everybody must be so relieved after what happened earlier on. Man, that was amazing. I don't really understand why Chalrenge went around building pylons around the map like that. I mean, what was he hoping to achieve? Was there something more dignified in running away and hiding pylons like that? I don't really understand, but they're not showing the shot of him, so we can't really see whether maybe officials are running into his booth and building pylons for him, or maybe his team was just charging it into the thing to stop him from quitting. Maybe they thought he had a chance. I don't know. I don't
tackling
really
the coach, lifting her up,
really works. But I'm just really happy for Samsung. Obviously, they put in a lot of work to this. They played extremely well. Some real highlight matches there. Probably my favorite match of that was my favorite would have been Stork versus Luxury. I really was happy to see Stork not just, I mean, because I felt sorry for Stork just being totally annihilated by Flash and like the OSL and so forth. And Stork, I think he deserved that. He really worked hard. He's taken a lot of flack in the past, and I was really happy to see him just in his mastery, seeing him in really good form. And also Firebet Hero. I mean, I'm a Terran fan. I really loved his uncompromising build. He just went all out. He didn't flinch for a second. He didn't think, oh my god, I better stop attacking. This might go wrong. He just went straight into the finish, and he believed in himself. He did it, and obviously he didn't think, oh, I've won. Let me do the ceremony. I'm going to stop playing. He just played, and then he went for the ceremony, and what a ceremony that was!
Yeah, I think
actually, it was funny. I was talking to Peanut ahead of this, and I was saying that I really felt like the Stork versus Luxury match was the key match, and whoever won that would take the entire series, and Stork won it. And yeah, here we see Samsung champ. Congratulations to NeverGG, by the way. I know she was rooting pretty heavily for Samsung as well. Anyway, it is 6 AM my time. You guys can keep talking, but I'm going to sign off. Special thanks to everybody, Will Communist, for some stats. Also, Rarsky God for doing a little bit of side stuff, which was very helpful, actually. And yeah, all the staff.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vaul, for joining in for the triple and filling in for Klazert, who's currently off as well. And I'm trying to think of anyone else. Dosu, Death for getting us the Vid Omni for working on the site across all the programming guys, because they don't really get the glory spot. But yeah, sweet. Anyway, I guess, yeah. Announcements across the board. We're going to be a new season coming up fairly soon. So we'll see you across the board. And in the meantime, I'm going to bed, and I'll leave it up to you and Moletrap to continue.
Good night.
Good night.